Hi, Rusty Dog here, and I have just installed Beta 6 a few hours ago. I haven't touched the game since. And I'm going to try and do the video that I wanted to do yesterday. In fact, I did do it yesterday, but for reasons that some of you may know, or will know in a minute, I couldn't do it. And it was because I wanted to pimp up another ship, and I had decided on the Anaconda, and at the last minute I changed my mind to the Fer-De-Lance, basically because it has a huge hard point and I wanted to focus on that. And as some of you may know, in Beta 5, and I don't know if it affected previous betas, you couldn't land a Fer-De-Lance. I managed to land it here at Jameson twice, but only after several minutes of trying. But getting it to the engineer's base, forget it. There was just no chance. And I didn't want to fly back to Jameson with it, so I just ditched it into the ground on the planet's surface, which more or less took me back here to Jameson Memorial. So, with Beta 6 in place and a changelog stating that there has been some hit checks and shielding changes done on the FDL, and a couple of reports also that people are saying the FDL is now sorted out, we can now switch over to the FDL and give this a go. So let's just do that. Now there she goes. Alright, so currently this ship has got 300 top and 400 boost. And we have a multi-cannon in the huge and pulse lasers in the other two mediums. I don't want to mix it up really anything more than that. I could put another couple of multi-cannons in and just keep two pulses, because you know what's going to happen if I pimp these up. I'm going to have 4 different pulse lasers. That could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, or, well, not a bad thing, but it could be a good thing or a not too good thing. I take it this is my Sidewinder. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we basically got this. I haven't buffed it up. I have recently done my Vulture, which gave me 2 rather curious looking pulse laser beams. I got a purple one and I got a white kind of electric-y looking one. One of them I think went through the where some of the beam effect went through shields into the hull and caused damage there, and the other one was able to, once the shields were down, were able to cause random malfunctions to the ship, to the enemy ship's modules. So anyway, let's just get on and pick up this ship. Now, I haven't been on Elite for a while, good 6 or 7 days, because I've been playing host to my brother-in-law here who came over, and yeah, so that's been that. So my shields still need to be fully charged. That won't take long here at the station. So let's plot a course then to the nearest engineer. I do have a few oh, hello. Oh, these are the new bookmark system. They said it wouldn't apply to previous bookmarks. I don't know. Can you take these off? Yeah, you can. Good. Yeah, it just shows where you've got places bookmarked. It's getting a bit busy now, the old galaxy map. So, okay, I think this is the closest one. Actually, Wolf might be the closest one. But I do have a 5-star rating here at Word, so last I checked it was a 9 jump journey. Now then, I don't have the fuel, but I don't have a fuel scoop on this ship either, or I didn't yesterday. but then I swapped out the interdictor for a fuel scoop. So since I blew myself up, I want to know if it's there. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we've got a fuel scoop, so we're okay. And is it 9 jumps? 8. Ah, okay, yeah, that's probably because the fuel scoop weighs less than the interdictor did, so I cut it down by 1 jump. So I'm going to head over, and when I get to the Black Hide base, I'll be back. Right, here we are then at Black Hide, coming in at a fair rate of knots, or whatever speed measurement you would like to use. And this time we'll be able to land 16 tons of fish on board, and we are ready. So let's see what my angle is. Anything around 30, 35 gives me a nice glide path. Let's see. This is a new thing now in 2.1 beta 6. You can now no longer be interdicted when you're in orbital cruise. So the moment you hit orbital cruise, you can no longer be interdicted, and you will have escaped your enemy's advances. Unless he follows you in, of course. That is one massive crater on the right hand side there compared to this one. Okay, glide it is. And we're 40k out. That's normally pretty good if we can engage glide. Oh dear. Yep, there we go. The delay on that is worse than it was in well, in 2.0 it was actually pretty good. Okay. Ooh, I've just got a ringing in my left ear. See, I can't request docking here, can I? Well, I don't know if they fixed it now, because there's no other contacts.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 02.
And it's right down in this crevice here. I mean, this is the one, right? Yeah. So it's this way. Look at that, right on the right built into the rocks there. Okay, I kind of really don't know where I am. I nearly hit the side of the cliff there. I think I'm just about right above it. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Thank you, Mrs. Davros.
Landing gear deployed.
Alrighty, let's pimp this beast.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Greetings, whatever your name is. Oh, love the puff of smoke going up there. It's good, isn't it? It's good. Oh. Well, there's no big black bar, but that doesn't mean they've got rid of it, because sometimes it doesn't come out. There's no standby at the moment. But I'm sure it'll appear at some point. The big black bar from hell, which is my pet hate in the beta at the moment. Right, let us go to Starport Services and refuel. Right, let's go home. Just joking, of course. Now then, what do I want out of this ship? Well, I want better engines, that's for sure, and I want better weapons, and I'd like boosting shields and stuff like that. But I've got to be careful here because I have 5 weapons, I believe, 5 hard points. So I got 4 pulses and a big multi-cannon. So that's 5 fish already. Plus I need to, well, I'm already at grade 5. I don't know if I need to do that again. Let's have a look and see if they've got fish here. Yeah, they restocked. Okay, so fine, I'm not going to run out of fish. So yeah, no worries, let's just go for this. So, do we do it in order? Frameshift drive and all that stuff. Well, let's take a look at my power usage right now, which I'm going to put everything on 1 here. Now my power usage right now is 97, so I'm underneath what I need to be, even though it's fully A rated, which kind of shows you how good this power plant is on this thing. I only have a D rated life support, everything else is A. 6A power plant, I mean it's giving me plenty of power. The multi-cannon doesn't use up too much, 4%. The pulse lasers are 2% each, so that's 8%. So 12% for the weapons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile a load of stuff on. I'm going to beef up the boosters and stuff like this. And we'll see where the power usage is at the end. And then we'll do an update on the power plant and see how much it knocks us down. Also, the current jump range, this is something I really want to try and get a good modification on. It's only 12.88, so it's just knocking on the door of 13 light years, not even that. So, before I proceed, if I can find it, there it is, looking for my pen. The trusty pen and paper. Yes, I know it's primitive to some of you people out there, but I still use one. So 12.88 light years is my current jump range. My speed is currently 300 top and 402 boost. I remember that from before. Oh, Orion, go to sleep.
Orion offline.
I don't want you doing okay, what else? What we don't know here in these screens is how much megajoules your shields currently are. So if I beef up the shields, I don't know how many megajoules I'm going to end up with. I'm going to have to store the ship in the shipyard to really find out about it, which is kind of weird, but it's what we have. It's what we have. Alright, let's get on with it then, shall we? I was just thinking whether to do that now or wait until I've added more stuff on. Because when I add more stuff on, my FSD is gonna, my jump range is gonna go down. But no, let's do it. Let's do it in order. So it's gonna cost me 1 fish. I'm not interested in it. Well, not that I'm not interested in it. I don't need the boot sequence. Increased FSD range is of course what I'm after. Shielded frameshift drive. Jump range and mass are traded for better thermal load and integrity. Now I'm guessing with that it means I can jump into a system. So I've got the star right in front of me, the local star, and then I can turn the ship around, wait for the FSD to cool off of course, and if I'm still at around, you know, a decent high temperature, I can start frameshift driving and it'll have less thermal load. Is that what that is? I can't think I'm going to have too much use for that. So this is what I guess I need to really concentrate on here, the optimized mass. I want to get a really good result here. Power draw I'm not really too fussed about. Integrity, I'd rather keep that as low as possible, and obviously mass. So these top and bottom ones, the mass, I want to try and get a really good result here, somewhere in the 20s. And I obviously want the optimized mass somewhere in the 20s as well. So no need to pin anything at the moment because we're not in the final game, so I don't need to know what the commodities are. So let's preview the outcome of this one. Oh, okay, so this kind of changes things up here now. So kind of want to be, it's going to be somewhere between 12 and 15, this result, so I'm going to look for something around, as near to the 12 as possible. And here, well, this is a good jump, but anything up by the 656 it will be sweet as a nut. So these two, not really too fussed on those, really. The power draw, I know I'm going to be able to hold it, so let's take a look and see what this piece of cod or haddock will get us. Now this isn't brilliant, it might readjust. That's not too bad. Okay, that's adjusted. I would have preferred it if the mass had adjusted. Oh, it has, and it's gone the wrong bloody way. So the mass has gone from 10 to 14.23. That's quite a jump. I don't like it. This is not bad at 647. But I am going to try again. I've got enough fish and stuff, so yeah, we can do this. Let's see if we get a better mass. A good mass and a good optimized mass. This is now not that good. Let's see if anything increases here. Again, in beta 6, I thought they'd fix this, where the markers were going outside of their predicted ranges here. It should still be in that bar. That is not good, and that's a crap outcome. I'm gonna ditch that. Oh, they did say that on your weapons, you have the experimental, you have that Wheel of Fortune disc coming out, that you'll be able to pick the effect you want, but at the cost of reputation with the engineers. Look at that! I might just have to take that. That's gone outside the range. I'm only supposed to go 656, and it's gone to 666. And that's 13, but that's not as bad as it was before. I'm going to take that. That's gone outside the range. So do I get the 6? If I accept, do I get the 656 or do I get the 666? I'll take that. Wow. Okay, what's that done then? So from my jump range, which was 12.88, I am now 16.33. That makes the Fer-De-Lance a usable ship now. That's going to come down, obviously, as I apply modules by trading off mass. But we'll see. But I'm probably going to end up in the 15.7s, 15.6s probably. But that's bloody good. That is, what? That's 3.5 light years more per jump. Doesn't sound a lot, but pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so power distributor. See, the thing is, if I now go to here and do a faster boot sequence on it, oh, it doesn't have a math on this. Good. So that means it won't cost me in jump range. But if I do this, will this override the other modification I just did? I don't think so. Let's preview it anyway. Let me go back a sec. I want to make sure I'm okay. So let's preview. What's this? I'm getting a lot more favourable results at 4th grade. Obviously bigger results there, but power draw integrity is... okay, let's preview the outcome. It will warn me if I'm going to lose a previous modification. Well, the boot time has gone from... really? From 9.35 to 3.6? Is that for real? This is the charge time, is it? Oh no, this is the boot time. Okay, faster boot sequence. Is this then when I switch it off, deactivate it and then reactivate it? Is how quick it boots back up? Is that what this is? Power draw's gone down, which is a good thing. The thermal load has gone from 18 to 22.5. Here we go, you see. Applying this modification will override the previous. So I don't want to do that. So it looks like it's one mod per... You can't stack what would you call them? Upgrades. So let's move on. Power distributor. And I guess... well, this one would charge all three. I have seen, thanks to Cornelius Bredis, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, I have seen the differences between doing a general upgrade for all system capacities to ones that are focused on, say, weapons or shields. Like here you get a high charge and you've got grade 5 and you can just upgrade these somewhere between 15 and 25%. But if you focus on a specific set of pips, let's say weapons, systems or engines, if you go focus on weapons, then it jumps, you've got a much higher maximum here. Oops, wrong one. No, it's not. That's the right one. Yeah, you've got a much higher maximum here. But at the sacrifice of the others. Now I would prefer just to do a general one on all the ships. So I think this charge enhanced is this the one? No, this one. Oh, now look at this. I've got a range here of between 15 and 25 for these, and pretty much the same in the negatives for here. Where on this one I've got less to lose and more to gain. High charge capacity, high charge enhanced. Let's go for this one. So my weapons recharge time could be up to almost 30% faster. So let's preview this and let's have a look and see what we get. Okay, so this is my current charge time. Wow, nice results in the blue. And of course the matching. Everything is a yin and a yang in Elite. You want the best recharge. So what this is telling me then is I'm losing 14% weapons capacity, which means I'll be able to fire my pulse lasers for 14% less time. Now I'm wondering if I can offset that with more powerful weapons where I don't need to fire them for so much. Now what's happening here is it's going to say you can fire your weapons for less. You can, your time between what you can between when you can boost will be reduced. You know, when it says that you haven't got enough engine capacity to do another boost, you have to wait another couple of seconds. And your system's capacity, your shields, I guess my shields will recharge a little bit slower, 12% slower. or it'll go around that ring probably, but they will recharge faster. Well, I'm not going to not apply anything, and I've got good results here, so I'm just going to apply that because I want to see what change it does make. Really, that's what I'm after. Armor, lightweight alloys. Okay, so lightweight armor. This is going to give me a hull boost. This is blast resistant, but at a loss of kinetic and thermal. Heavy duty armor. So better kinetic, thermal and explosive resistance. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, the worst case scenario here is a lot of mass loss, which will affect my jump range, and of course the ship's agility to a certain degree, but it will give me a better armor. Now if I can keep my shields up, I don't need this obviously, but let's just see what we get in the blues compared to what we get on the mass. I bet that red's gonna go, ooh, seriously? No mass loss? Okay, again it's dropped out of the range, and so is that one. Well, it's not great, is it? It's only up by what is this? 3%? Is this percent? 3.96, 3.3 and pub. It's not massive. It hasn't affected my mass at all, but these are all right down at the bottom here. So I'm going to try again because I think that looks pretty naff. So let's throw the Wheel of Fortune again. Well, that's a lot better. I'm getting better value for my haddock. What are we getting now? Okay, so hull reinforcement, nothing. Mass difference, nothing. But I've got 11% better kinetic resistance, and almost 10% thermal, and 13.5% explosive resistance. So okay, put that on. That's worth a fish. I'm not into this, having to go out and buy these components. Sorry, not buy them. Obtain these components, that you have to find for these upgrades, and then to come back and everything's kind of random, and you might just get a really crap roll of the dice. And then if if it says, oh, I need 2 of these, I need 2 of A, 1 of B, and 1 of C. You really need to get maybe 6 of A, 3 of B, and 3 of C, so you can have 3 rolls of the dice on it. So basically saying if you want the good stuff, you're going to have to really do a lot of, well, for want of a better phrase, fishing around. So let's have a look at thrusters. And before we go further, let's check our jump range. Down to, 16.4. Yeah, that's gone up again, hasn't it? Let me just write this down. 16.4, right? I can't remember if that's gone up or down since we last looked, or if it's exactly the same. How are the module powers doing? 97, so that hasn't changed. Okay. Right then. So we want dirty drive tuning because this is where we get the power. What we really want is a really good optimal multiplier. So yeah, anything right at the end of this spectrum will be good. And what I want the least of, really, power draw I can survive, thermal load. Optimal mass. which is currently 840. If the optimal mass drops, that's worse. Oh yes, oh, of course, optimal mass for the ship. Fine. I don't know what my ship weighs right now. Yeah, it would have told me in the outfitting. Maybe I should check it. Yep, I'm going to check it. Okay, so my ship, that's gone down one. So, integrity 413. That's worth taking a note of. Okay, so these will come back into this screen once we've done the thrusters, because I want to see what the boost and tops are going to change to. So my total mass, yeah. So what are these? Like here, look, jump. You've got jump, min, current, and max. So you know that's min, current, max. What's these three? Unladen, laden, and with an anaconda sitting on top of you? Is that what that is? I only got 16 tons. It's not gonna... I don't know. Okay, so let's go with the middle figure, 450. I don't know why. I don't know what that 1,200 is. No idea. Alright, so let's go into engines and thrusters. And dirty drive tuning, level 5. Okay, do it. I want to keep this as high as possible, and I guess the optimal mass as low as possible. Ooh, bang in the middle, kind of. Ooh, that's not a good one. Optimal mass isn't good. No, it's gonna take a lot more than that to convince me. No. Not happy with that one. Okay, optimal multiplier is good. Optimal mass is not good. But it's only 12%. Wow. The optimal multiplier. The secondary effect has taken it beyond its range. Oh, do something with the last one. No. Thermal load. It's 100%, almost 100% more. So the thermal load's gone from 1.3 to 2.6. So, in other words, thrusting or boosting while you are firing your lasers. Scan detected. In the hangar. Really? Okay. So boosting your... Oh, shut that. Boosting your thrusters while firing has now got more chance of overheating the ship. But that's a very good optimal multiplier though. I'll take it. I probably shouldn't have, but let's see what it's done to the top and boost speeds, which were previously 300 and 402. Okay, so now it's 377 and 508. So 500 meters per second in the Fer-De-Lance now. So we've gone up 100 meters per second, and we've gone up around 77, 78. All right. Yeah. Okay, how's the power draw on there? Okay, it's gone over. I am nowhere near worried at this point. But what I am interested in is the jump range, which again has gone up now. 16.55 now. So 16.5 from 12.8. Oh yeah, it was 16.3 before, wasn't it? So it's gone up another 0.2 2 since we first applied that modification. Okay, so we must be doing something fairly well. I'm sure my ship's going to run a lot hotter than before, but I'll try and manage that. Power plant I'm going to come to later. So weapons I'm going to come to later. So shield gen. Is it this one I want? Yep, because this gives me better resistance on all 3 levels and an optimal strength on top of that. Where this one just gives me thermal resistance, enhanced low power shields. Yeah. So I'm guessing this is what? Just shields that require less power? I'd love to see a mod here for the shields that allow a faster recharge, but I guess that's not down to the shields, is it really? It's down to the distributor. So yeah, reinforced shields we're going to be going for here, and the regenerate is affected here, but only negatively. So this is regenerating while the shields have not gone down, and this I suspect is the rate of regeneration when they did go down. So it'll be those red, going round in a circle. That's what I guess that is. So I want to try and minimize these as much as possible. Try and get these somewhere better than before, somewhere better than midway if we can, and anything really good on the optimal strength will be fantastic. So let's see what we can make. Now this is prime haddock, so give me a good result here. I've got the best fish. Okay, so optimal's good. Okay, so the blue results are pretty looking, very pretty looking. But the regenerate, okay, that's gone up. So the regeneration rate, which was 2.5, is now 1.89. Okay, but we do have better resistance, look, we got some good results here, so the chances are they'll go down less, but let's apply it. Let's apply it. And shield boosters, I have 3 of these. Oh god. I could make one. What if I just do one that's blast resistant, one that's kinetic resistant, and one that's thermal resistant? Each shield booster focuses on a different area, as opposed to just doing resistance augmented shield boosting on all of them, where you just get a little bit of boost for each. So here we've got the 3 plus integrity and power draw, where here we've got the 1 plus negatives on the others. Yeah, they're all going to counterbalance each other, aren't they? Counteract, I should say, really. So heavy duty shield boost. So we've got a shield boost range here of 119 to 239, but the mass is, yeah, the mass of the shields is going to be anything. It could be doubled. So that's 119 to 239, where here it's just doing it specifically for each genre. I don't know if that's the right word to use here. Each type of hit you can get. Let's have a look at this and just see what the mass comes out at. Best case scenario, I guess, then is a 40%. Yeah, that's not good, is it? My shield's 205%. Now, does that mean they're 3 times as powerful? Because 100% increase would mean twice as good. So 200% must be 3 times as good. But the mass is, I'm really losing there. What I'd like to see is to be able to whip over here and see what my jump range, which has gone up again, what that would be if I applied it. I don't think it's going to affect it too much. The mass is currently 3.5. It's going to take it to 6.53. So yeah, it's nearly double, nearly twice as heavy now. Let's try that again. Yeah, my jump range just keeps going up with every mod I make somehow. I just want a good mass. I want to get a decent mass. That's what I'm after. I don't want one that's at this end of the spectrum. There we go. Now my shield boost is only 150%, but I'm not taking such a mass hit. And this is only on one booster, so that's pretty good. So 150% means I'm 2.5 times more boosting. Is that what that is? I guess. Yeah, because 100% better means it's twice as good. So it's twice as good and half as good again. So let's apply that to that booster. What did we get? 150, 46, 14. Pen and paper. Just want to write that down because when I do the others, I want to try and get somewhere within that range if I can. What I'm not sure of is how much fish I've got left, so I'm just going to nip into the commodities and buy some.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
It's going down quite a bit. So yeah, I'd better start hoarding some fish. I should have brought the cutter. 792 tons of it. Spread it out amongst my other ships. Unfortunately, you can't do such a thing. Where are we? Okay, so we've got heavy duty shield booster there. Now the other reason with these is you only get up to grade 3 on these things. If you want to do, specific resistance like kinetics or something like that. You can get 5 here, resistance augmented shield booster. And as you can see, this doesn't affect your mass at all. It just augments what you have. At the trade-off, I'm trying to think of the right word there. At the I know I'll come up with it later, I'm sure. Yeah, you're going to trade off your power draw and your integrity. Power draw I'm not too fussed about. Power draw and integrity are compromised by the modification, but with the advantage of increased overall damage resistance. I don't know whether... Fish is illegal in some jurisdictions? Okay. What do I do? I do an augmented one? Go on, let's do an augmented one. And then I'll do, for the final one, I'll do another one of the heavy. Let's see what results we get from this. I'm not impressed with the first one. I am impressed with the blues. I am very impressed with the blues, actually. Oh, can you do the same for the power draw? Oh, ay, 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 ay. The blues are great, but the power draw has gone from 1.2 to 1.6. But you know what? I think we can handle this. Yeah, the resistance on all of them is... I'm going to do that because I think for one shield booster, I think I can handle that power draw. It's only 0.4 of a... whatever it is. Megajoule. What? I don't know. Okay, so on this last one, let's just go for heavy duty and preview. And on the last one, because I noted it down, I can't press enter here. What about space? There we go. 150, 46 and 14 is what we got last time. Ew. How did I get 150? Oh, okay. Wow. I got 271 this time. So the integrity is the same as last time. The mass has gone from 46 to 98 on this one. But the shield boost is through the roof, basically. The power draw is better. And how much does a shield booster weigh anyway? I'll take it. Okie dokie. We were about 450 tons, weren't we, before? Right. How's the power? 103. Yeah, we're absolutely fine here. So multi-cannon. Now this is the huge multi-cannon. So I really wanna beef this thing up now. Yeah, I can't have a high capacity magazine. Look, I can have double the amount of clip size and double the maximum ammo. Brilliant. But an overcharged is the way to go, I think. I wish you could stack at least two, like an overcharged plus a lightweight mount, or an overcharged plus a high capacity mag. What's the efficient one? Okay, so I guess that just makes it energy efficient. Less power draw, less distributor draw. Damage anywhere from 1% less to 9% more. But a lot less power draw. But to be fair, I don't think multi-cannons, even the huge ones, are drawing that much power, really. Thermal load, I don't know. I might be wrong in this. Please feel free to leave comments if I'm completely wrong in any of this stuff. I like to learn. Okay, so again we got something here that's affecting mass and also reload time. But you have a longer reload time, but you're reloading less here. So okay, let's go for overcharged and preview the outcome. And there's no mass issues here. So the worst thing we can have is a distributor draw, which we have beefed up the distributor. Okay, so damage per second and damage is up fairly good. Rate of fire is up fairly good. Distributor draw has gone from 0.3 to 0.5. And on top of that, I'm running the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's landed on spelling. Oh, no effect. I've never seen that. 7% better armor piercing, 14% worse thermal load. The results here are not too bad. I would have liked to have had a little effect here. I know you can get one where it does automatic reloading. So let's spend another fish. They were pretty good results actually. Not so good up here with damage per second, but better distributor draw. I would have liked this to edge up a little bit. Let's see what this might be the determinating. Did I just make up a word? Determining factor. Determinating. I've been watching too much Doctor Who, I think. I don't know. Right, let's give another go. Oh, look at that. That's going to mean getting two good blues is going to mean a bad red. Because the only way you can force this much damage out is to take more distributor draw. Come on, give me something experimental. No, we've got good blues here, but the distributor draw is right down. But you know what? I'm going to take it anyway. We're probably going to get some effects on the pulse lasers. 103. Nothing's changed so far. And don't forget, I haven't even done the power plant yet. Still waiting to do that. It'd be nice to have a little symbol here to tell us which ones we've modded on this ship. Anyway, pulse lasers. Oh God. Well, I'm going to do all of them the same, but obviously they're all going to have different outcomes. We've got focused, which thankfully doesn't affect the jitter. So what does this do? A focused weapon will give you more range, but less damage, less rate of fire, less thermal load, and better armor piercing. So basically, once the shields are down, you can work on the hull better and from a greater distance. Okay. This is what I'm reading from this. Again, if I'm wrong. So here, now this is the thing. You want to keep jitter down to the minimum if you can. And also distributor draw. Because the less this is, the better. And the best case scenario here is 31%. Which means you're losing a third of your time that you can fire these weapons. And don't forget there's 4 of them. And the payoff is better damage. But better damage isn't really always, I suppose, you know, the big thing. You get grade 4. No grade 5 here. See, with focused, yeah, you take less damage, but you're only getting pluses in 2 areas here. Your thermal load is worse, but it doesn't affect your length of time you can keep firing, where the overcharged weapon surely does. I don't know how many seconds I get with the with my pulse lasers right now. What does a sturdy mount do? Wow, look at the armor piercing. Oh, more than 30%, and more integrity. Mass is increased with this weapon. Should work well in with your setup. So basically the laser is going to be exactly as it is, but it's going to have more integrity. I don't know how that affects things. Does that mean it's less resistant to, you know, if it's targeted, if it's a subsystem that's targeted, it's more effective at sustaining or resisting hits before it fails? Is that what that is? And armor piercing is up 30%. Okay. Is there a lightweight? Yeah, lightweight. What's this? So mass is reduced, which is better. Integrity is down, and so is your damage. I don't know if I will be into that really. And finally, the efficient one is better thermal load at a cost of. That's the word I was looking for. Cost. At a cost of damage per second, rate of fire and damage, but better power draw, better distributor draw. So in other words, better thermal load. In other words, slightly less damage, although not necessarily. It could be in the blue. You might get better damage, but you'll be able to fire it for longer. So if I get anywhere near the 30s on these two, I can fire them for a lot longer. And if my thermal load is even 40% better, then I can just keep on firing without worrying about any heat issues. So, here's my school of thought on this. What if I've got 4 lasers. If I make 2 of them efficient weapons, and 2 of them the hard, is it? Overcharged. 2 overcharged ones and 2 efficient ones, they might offset each other in terms of their power draw and distributor draw. So I might be able to get more or less the same amount of time firing these weapons. I'm going to get less damage possibly from 2 of the weapons, but I will be able to fire them for longer. So maybe, I don't know, do I do 2 efficient ones and 2 overcharged? If I do all 4 overcharged, I'm gonna be firing for maybe 5 or 6 seconds instead of 10 or 12. So, yeah. And in a fight, the longer I can fire, I mean the weapons are already pretty good. I've got good damage from the cannon. So this is basically saying I want to fire them for longer. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do 2 efficient and 2 overcharged. I can always come back and change them to overcharged if I need. So let's preview the outcome on this and just see what we get. So I want to minimize these. I'll keep them in the blue if I can. See, the damage is up 5%. That's not a bad result. The damage is up 5%. The power draw and distributor draw are 28% better. The thermal load is 68% better. And the biggest deal I'm getting here, I'm not getting any effects. I'm not really, yeah, I keep betting on black and ending on red. The rate of fire is down 7%. And the damage per second is down only 2%. I'll take that one. So let's do the same thing on this other pulse laser. So we're going for the maximum efficient weapon. I'm just doing exactly what it says here. It's experimenting. This may be something that, you know, people don't really try too much, but I don't mean experimenting. I mean doing something like mixing weapons like this. I've got a really good thermal load. Oh, that power draw's just... That just pissed me off. Okay. Will I get a blue? Ooh, does it have to land in a blue to get an effect? I think that's what it is, isn't it? If it lands on a red. It is, it's the bloody Wheel of Fortune. If it lands on a blue, you get an effect. Straight out of a game show. Okay, this put me off, the power draw dropping right down. That was not good. The damage up 5%, which isn't a great deal. But I am I'm more interested in distributor and power draw. Distributor draw means I can fire it for longer, and I've got a pretty good result there, but I'm going to fire it again. No pun intended. I'm not really too concerned about the reds here, as long as they're not too far off the scale. The thermal load on this one's a beauty. Okay, I'll take it back. Okay, here we go with the Wheel of Fortune. Let's spin the wheel and see what category we end up on. Oh dear, never mind. I was getting effects every time before. This is really bizarre. Do it. I mean, wait till it goes live. Oh my god, collecting all those components, you have to go around and find materials and bits and pieces, all to come back and get a nice run on the Wheel of Fortune, and it's like it's a roulette wheel. It's what it is. It's a roulette wheel with four winning numbers, and all the rest are not winning numbers. So here we go. On the next 2 lasers, we're going to be having overcharged weapons. So let's see what we get on this. I'll be interested to see what the ship speed is as well, if it's dropped under 500. Now the jitter. The jitter is really just, you know, when you see your dots, your laser dots on your HUD. They're not still, they're moving around. Well, the more jitter, the more they're going to move. 4135. That's a pretty hefty distributor draw though. But I am creating a third more damage with that laser on its own. And the jitter, nah, I want another one. The jitter's pretty heavy there. The jitter only really is going to affect you at long range, I would say. Those blues mean bad reds, don't they? Good blues mean bad reds. I got good blues there. Look at the damage per second. Look at that damage. But my distributor draw is hellish. It's 58% more. So that laser's going to run out before the others. Yes, I've scored nothing on the scoreboard. The jitter's worse. It doesn't get much worse than 0.48, only 0.49 and 0.5. The distributor draw is terrible, but the damage is brilliant. The rate of fire, it's just a trade-off. The better the blues, it's never a case of, oh, you get great blues and great reds. So, you know, I haven't seen it where you get top end of the blue scale and top end of the red scale. Haven't really seen that, really. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, I'm just saying I ain't seen it. It's always been a case of the better the blues, the worse the reds. And this isn't a good one either. No, I won't be taking this one on. You can give me an effect, but I won't be taking it. How many fish have I got left? 5. Okay, I got low blues, that means I'm going to get decent reds. Oh, why? Well, yeah, you can just click on the screen rather than watch the wheel whiz round. You know, waiting for your next general knowledge question. I'm not going to get very good jitter on these, am I? I got good damage per second there. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Go on, I'll take it. Just because I'm sick of whizzing. I'm just sick of being here, really. Oh, let's have one more overcharged weapon. This is a really strange build. And it is strange that I think you need to have symmetrical weapons, I think. I'd like to see that. I appreciate the random thing, but it's too much. I mean, you have 4 pulse lasers firing, and they're all having not only different effects visually and physically, but they've got different rates of fire, they've got different damage, they've got different jitters. Right, I need 1 fish for my power plant. So I can afford to, I've got 2 fish. Well, let's try again here, see what we get. I can easily buy more fish. Okay, so the first 2 are okay. The distributor draw on this one is absolutely really naff. Let's see if it adjusts. Of course it does. I mean, of course it did. As soon as I mentioned it, I knew I was gonna... Oh, really? You can't get worse. That's the worst you can get, isn't it? Yeah. Right, this is my last fish. I have to get that cargo bay cleaned out. Okay, this is looking promising. Please don't adjust anything, unless it's to the positive. You git. You son of a bitch. Ooh, alright. I'll tell you what, you give me an experimental side effect and and I'll take it. Oh, hello. You gotta be kidding. Oh, so close. 51% more damage per second, 34% more damage. Pretty decent distributor draw there. Rate of fire up 14% and jitter down by 0.3. Let's take that. Right, so what we have here is 102% usage. That's all going to change now. And pretty much everything's modded. The weapons are very very strange. I think I've got a pretty good setup on the huge cannons. Okay, so we're at 102. So let's do the power plant then. And I need to buy fish, which is why I came out in the first place. Where are we? Now, I don't need to buy a full cargo load. So, I'll buy 5. I don't want to travel around with them, you see. We'll check in outfitting at the end and see how much speed we have. So let's go into power plant then and beef this up. Armored overcharged is the one we're going to be going for. So yeah, I sounded like Sebastian Vettel there, didn't I? Because he always says that. Yeah. Okay, so power capacity, let's just try and get the best results we can get here. So give me a good blue and some decent reds. Oh, not good. Heat efficiency is not good. Pretty good power capacity of that. I mean, that's plenty. 22, to be honest, is plenty. But the side effects here, not so good. Side effects? Yeah, side effects, that's what they are really. Let's see if we can get something a bit better. I'll just keep going until I get something fairly decent. Again, that's not good. Well, okay. Let's analyze this then. My power capacity is now up to 28, which is pretty high. The integrity has gone from 124 down to 81. And the heat efficiency has gone from 0.4 down to 0.57, which I know it says it looks a lot, but when you think that going from 1 to 2 is 100%, 43 isn't that big a deal when you're looking at these little numbers here. So I'm going to apply this, and God, it sounded like my whole ship just failed.
Shields offline.
Right, let's see what we're running now. 79%, how about that then? Wow, 102 down to 79. 23% better. And that's with everything on the ship modded, everything in priority 1. Okay, and the final jump range is 16.5. I'll settle for that. I know it jumped up and down a little bit. We did get it better than that at one point, but I will settle for 16.5 because that's up from 12.8. The other thing I want to check now is my max speed, which was 507 boost. And what was it? 377, wasn't it? It was 377. I haven't wrote it down. I'm actually memorizing that. 377 and 507 is what it was. So let's see now. Okay, it hasn't really changed. 376 and 507 up boost. My integrity is the same, 413. The total mass is 458, so I think that's only gone up about a couple of tons. Power is better. Alright. Yeah. Now we're going to test it. And a good place to do that is not in the galaxy map. It's in the system map. There is a planet here, which I think is this one, which if we go to it, has got a Haz-Res, and the Haz-Res is an ice ring system. So I will try not to get destroyed. And I believe Orion is offline at the moment, so I'll have to bring him back online, and we'll see. What I'm interested in seeing is A, how long I can fire my lasers for, and B, how it affects the ship heat when I'm boosting and firing at the same time.
Departure authorized.
Landing gear.
So I'm kind of curious in both of those areas, but we're going to have to leave the fire zone before we can test that.
Automated flight control protocol.
Okay, we're outside of the fire zone now, so I'm just going to... There's another ship on the left there, look, going in. I don't know if he's going down to land or... yeah, or what. So, let's forget the kill warrant scanner. So the question is then, first, with 4 pips, that's all I'm interested in, really. With 4 pips to weapons... how long can we fire for? That's not bad. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. I thought it was going to be a lot faster. And the heat is up to 63. And the recharge time is really good. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same but with boost and see what the heat goes up to. So I know I've got 507 boost speed here, so let's go. Look at that. Yeah, let's boost it. 49 now. Let's fire, see where the heat goes. Oh shit, I need pips to engines. I've run out of lasers. $67. I don't think it's going to cause me any problems. Maybe with the huge cannon firing as well, but yeah, look, 73. But it's already run out. The pulse lasers have run out before the temperatures had a chance to build up to any dangerous level, and then the ship will cool down again by the time the pulse lasers recharge. Fantastic then.
Frameshift
Yeah,
arrived.
I'm kind of happy. I'm pretty happy with that, I have to say.
3, 2,
The length of time I can fire 4 pulse lasers. 2 of them are efficient, 2 of them are overcharged. They've all got the same effect on them, except for one, but I'm not really seeing a... I've lost sound on the ship. I know they're looking into it, but really, come on. We never had ships losing sound going into Super Cruise before. We've never had this. Why would it change now? Okay, let's head towards the Haz-Res. And let's have a look and see how this Fer-De-Lance performs. Wow, we really need to escape the planet's gravitational pull here. Well, at least we can get there on the same day now. Orion, wake up.
Initiating.
orbit
Voice
lines.
control on. Affirmative.
The sound will come back once I exit Super Cruise, but I don't mind the silence actually. It's okay, but I know it's a bug and it's not really how it's meant to be. So they really need to sort it. They really should. Yeah, this has been in a few. I know they're investigating it. They are aware of it. But it needs to be done before next week's final build. Okay, so once we drop under 1000 light seconds, we'll be able to pick out the resource extraction site that we want, which is the hazardous one. Okay, and there we go. So I'm just trying to keep an eye on the speed as well. So I'm just going to drop it into the blue because you know my habit, right? Oh, now then, am I getting mixed up here? Was this a has before? Now it's a high? Or was it a high and I thought it was a hazardous? Let's drop it anyway. If this is not an ice ring, then I must be thinking of somewhere else. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to find out soon enough. To be honest, I'm not really bothered as long as it's in the light. And it is. We're not in a dark site. I might just have to pump up the thrusters here. What are they chatting with each other here? I thought that said Reverend Windbreak. So there you go. You want to change your diet. Okay, so I do have a kill warrant on this thing, but kind of pointless to use it because the credits are meaningless here. So I'm not going to bother with any kill warrants, can I? Just get straight into the fight. Okay, so it is an ice ring. So not a hazardous site then. People have been reporting finding security and cops and that in hazardous sites, which is, yeah, it's not supposed to happen, is it really? Okay, so I've got some good boost. So I can outrun a stock Cobra right now. I love the way all those bits went down there. That was good. Yeah, I can outrun a stock Cobra. As long as it is a stock Cobra. But the thing is, the AI are not running away anymore. I think that they've nerfed it a little bit too much. I thought they said they were going to change it so that the ships would not avoid well, they wouldn't nerf the running away, but it would happen a lot less. But it seems that they have just taken it away completely. Three, two. Oh crap, look at his shields go down. Let's just use the cannon on the hull. On the hull I just used the cannon on its own just to get an idea of its effectiveness. I would have appreciated it being gone already, but I think we stripped him.
Target destroyed.
And my shields took that hit without any problems. to say, I'm liking this. That vulture's going to be toast before I get a chance to see him. Wow, I tell you what, it ripped. Oh, I'm only getting 350 bounties here. Not that it really matters. It's ripping through shields. But I haven't really changed anything. I've only got 2 overcharged lasers on here, and 2 efficient ones. So I'm able to shoot for good long periods of time, and still have some decent damage. Let's see if we can take care of a dropship here.
Scan detected.
3-1. Wow. Okay. I've seen Dave the Drummer plenty of times. Left panel. Look ahead. Two, 3. Boost.
Boosting now.
3-2. I think I probably only need the 1 boost to catch him up. 3-1.
Under attack.
He's just used a what do you call it, shield cell. Yes, he has. His shields are all the way back up. Mind you, he is elite.
Target shields offline.
3-1. 3-1.
Under attack.
Oh, get out the way, you stupid cobra. Wow. I know I've got help there, but Jesus, this thing was just dealing out death there. 2-1. Ah, clean. Yeah, wow. I'm kind of impressed so far. It's dealing with them quite quickly. 3-1. Look at the rate of fire. 3-2. A nice side effect on some of these lasers would have been, or special effect, would have been ones that defeat chaff. Gimbals that defeat chaff. They don't lose tracking on chaff. That would have been a nice mod. But all these things can be added, you know, at later dates. Boost.
Boosting now.
Oh, what have I hit? What did I hit? His debris? I wasn't looking at the screen. 2-1. Dangerous anaconda. Oh, wing of 3. With what? What are you winged with, my little conda baby? If you're winged with pythons, I'm not interested. Yeah. No, 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 no. 2 pythons winged with an anaconda. How brilliant is that? Oh, who's going to pick a fight with that lot? Not me. Completely outmatched. Wow. Yeah. Not happening. I'd like to.
Under attack.
No, I think that was... Now, if the other pythons are busy, I can take care of Knoll here. 3-1. Oh, is that a couple of anaconda feds? Let me try and help you take his shields. fire these lasers for a good amount of time. Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Oh, I thought I lost him for a second. Even my cruising speed is pretty good, 300. And I just let rip with the multi-cannon. Wow. Oh, of course, I'm still thinking back in the old days when killing the power plant was enough. But of course it is not. There's the special effect on my laser.
Target destroyed.
Wow. I've got not even half a shield ring down. Where's the other pythons? Have they gone too? Frameshift drive, they won out of here now. 2-1. Doesn't look like a frameshift drive. He's not going to outrun me. 3-1. Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Oh, I targeted his FSD. Well, it's gone. He can't leave. I'll tell you what, I am well impressed with this ship. Bloody hell. I think I took a direct hit there on the with the particle accelerator. I've only got one multi-cannon, don't forget. Bang. 2-1.
Target destroyed.
In second thoughts. 1-2. There's an anaconda there, but it looks like the other python is not around. That's a system authority. I'm just going to tag this ship so that I know. See, there's a couple of anaconda authority vessels, which is kind of... It's kind of making my job easier, but really I want to do it on my own kind of thing. Oh, that lovely sweet anaconda underneath me there. I can still see the damage that I'm doing, and it's substantial, I would say. It is definitely substantial. Let's see how long these shields take to recharge. They're not bi-weaves, they're standard shields. Wow, anaconda and 2 pythons just got wiped out. Unless that other python legged it. I'm not really sure. We have another conda, and I don't know if he's... Well, I don't know what he is, but he's under fire. Okay. 3-1. Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
I let him get away while I was actually trying to target the power plant there. Oh, 1%. Bango, he's gone. Bango. Yep, that's bang and bingo at the same time. Bango. Oh, Clipper. Not interested in what they're dropping either, because it doesn't really matter. Oh, has he just... 2-1. Did that Clipper just drop out of my range? There he is. I got him. I know you are fast, Mr. Clipper, but I am quicker. Don't worry, System Authority, I'm coming in to help. 3-1. 3-2. 3-2. I need some engine power here to outmaneuver this thing. Target power plant,
Targeting their power generator.
which I know is on the back of the ship on this one. Well, actually not. And the heat levels are being managed pretty well. He's toast, isn't he? Yeah, the heat levels are managing really well. Get out of the way. I'm not getting any heat issues. I think I engineered a pretty good ship here. Yeah. Wow, it's not taking any prisoners. Yes, I've got Anaconda system security vessels and stuff like that already. But if this had been a Haz-Res, I would have taken it. I would have liked to have had a Haz-Res here. Target.
Selecting target.
Elite Python. Now, he's going to have all sorts of goodies on board. I'm just going to sweep around this. Three, 1. See, the moment I open fire, he's already under fire. Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Target shields
Sorry, Mr. Python. My multi-cannon's spending a lot of time reloading there. I've got no pips to engines, and it's circling round pretty well.
target destroyed.
That was an elite Python. Again, yes, I know I had help. But there's no Haz-Reses around here. I'm impressed with this ship. It's got good speed, it's got good firepower. This looks, is it a wing? Yeah, it is. Should we just take him anyway? Put our shields to the test. Looks like a couple of Cobras. 3-2. In fact, assault mode. Now, is he winged with a couple of other Clippers? Yeah. Oh no, they're Eagles. Okay. I had a really good opportunity to open fire there, didn't I? Yeah, 2 Eagles and a Clipper. Just concentrating on the hull, no subsystems targeted. Bang, he's gone. Oh, forget it.
Target destroyed.
Bloody hell. But I didn't do anything to the lasers. Okay, I've got increased fire rates and, you know, good length of time for firing, and I've only got the top left laser, which is a different colour. But bloody hell. It annihilated that Clipper. Should I try I'm going to try this dropship with pulse lasers only. 3-1. So just pulse lasers here and see what we get. I mean, for a Fer-De-Lance, it's seriously impressive. Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
I'm still bloody firing. Oh, did I overspeed?
Flight assist off.
So it's holding up pretty well under the lasers, to be honest. But the lasers strip down the shields like there's no tomorrow.
Offline. Target shields offline.
He's not
Flight
firing.
assist.
3-2.
Flight assist on.
Boosted when I shouldn't have done. I just boost and switch the engines off, but because I've got so much boost speed now. I'm not trying to ram him.
Target shields online.
Okay, shields are back. If you don't want to fire back, I'll just stand nose to nose with you. I don't know why he's not firing.
Target destroyed.
I was okay on laser power as well. The lasers are very good, seemingly very good at taking down shields. They seem to be very, very good at this. Oh!
Target destroyed.
I just didn't get to it in time. I really wanted to take that one out as well. See, the thing is, when you've got Anaconda feds in the system, you don't get a lot of time to take down a wanted ship because, yeah, they're 3-1.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
I haven't had to use countermeasures yet or anything.
Flight assist off. Flight assist.
Toast.
Target destroyed.
I'm getting. That's not a fair test because I'm getting Anacondas butting in and helping me out. 1-2.
Frameshift charge detected.
What? Who's this under attack? Is it this vulture? Yeah, I like how my point defense is going off to protect against stuff that wasn't even aimed at me. Oh, careful! Oh, you stupid idiots. Yeah, the best pilots in the galaxy. Why can't there be a Haz-Res around here? And I don't know where the nearest one is. But I am very happy with this ship, not to mention the new 16.5 jump range. Spotted you visually. 3-1. 3-2.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Oh, was that burn damage?
Target destroyed.
Anaconda, just go off and find a different bloody wanted. What is that? 1-2. Is it me touching some debris? I think so. So yeah, and engine-wise, she's kind of pretty good too. Whoa, don't want to do that. Suicide. Okay, this might not be good. Yeah, yeah, okay, there's a lot of luck involved there. Avoiding that thing, I think. Two one. Boost.
Boost active.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, lovely pythons. But already under attack. Oh, I was just gonna fly right at him. Flew through the debris almost. Well, there's no shortage of ships, but the ultimate test is obviously an elite Anaconda or Corvette on your own. 3-2. 3-1. 3-1. Target.
Lock target.
Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Got to avoid the Anacondas as well. Bye.
Target destroyed.
This is too easy. Oh, I know what I can do. Why didn't I think of this earlier? I'll just 2-1. I'll just jump out and jump back in and get a new instance. Maybe that'll help. Just get rid of the Anaconda feds. Super Cruise.
Super Cruise drive engaging.
charging. 4, 3,
They have done a good job on the ice rinks, I have to say.
engage.
1-2. Okay, so we'll just venture out a little bit, because this has been a long video already, but I think it's been a pretty interesting one. I'm beefing up this FDL. I think it's been okay. I'm sure there's some of you out there with FDLs who've got even better results, which is great. And if you have, let me know. Let me know what you've got. Your boost speeds, your, I don't know, how long you can fire your weapons for, if you're using pulses and stuff. Just basically your info, your jump range. Interested in that? Yeah, let me know. Okay, let's head down to the actual extraction site itself. Now, how do I zoom in the sensor with the voice? Sensor zoom in? No. Zoom in sensor? Cobra 4. He looks harmless. And he is. Just Billy the Kid here. Nice.
Thanks.
What? I never said anything. Don't think we've got the best instance in the world here.
Detected.
Ah, hello. And it's the Cobra that we've targeted. 3-2. Don't see him as much of a threat, to be honest. I should have slowed down there. I should have slowed down because then I would have finished him off rather rapidly. One, two.
Target destroyed.
Well, something's going on then if my point defense is unless hello. Three one. $318 cruising speed. Target.
Blocking target.
Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Scan detected.
2-3. Target.
Target.
Under attack. Warning. Further attack. Gaining heat.
Face to face there.
Target shields online.
3-2.
Target shields offline.
That was unnecessary.
Target destroyed.
1-2. Not the most efficient way, but my shield's just one ring after all that. Hit by explosives, rammed into him. Whatever I did to those shield boosters, I haven't even got a chance, or had a chance, to test the 2-1. To test the hull. I don't really want to test the hull, to be honest. I mean, it's quite a luxurious position to be in. Oh, bloody hell, I've just lost an elite clipper.
Target shields online.
No, I haven't. Because his shields came back
Target
on.
shields offline.
I got it! Lovely. Elite Fer-De-Lance. 3-1. I hope you're not winged with anything bigger.
Under attack. Warning. Impulse attack.
Sidewinder. Ooh, nasty. My shields are holding up really well considering what I'm putting them through. That Sidewinder looks like it's been toasted. Oh, nose to nose with a Conda. You don't do that.
Destroyed.
That's like taking a small car and hitting a semi. Just, yeah, you don't want to do that, really. It's not healthy. Or unless it was the Anaconda that decided to ram him.
Frameshift charge detected. Frameshift charge
Well, we're
detected.
kind of clean here at the moment. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. That's the Fer-De-Lance. Yeah, she's wow. Oh, I haven't noticed those before. That's cool. Like one of those old-fashioned reel-to-reel tape recorders without the reels in. So yeah, there's the pulse lasers. Got those two at the top there, and there's two at the side there. And the big honey is underneath, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, she's a big one. I'll tell you what. Wow. I like this ship now, I really do. I haven't got many hours behind the stick of a FDL, but this modded one is just beautiful.
Scan detected.
Come on, shield rings. Am I letting him get away? He is winged, but I don't know who with. Or what with. So I think we'll take this guy and make it the last one. 3-1.
Under attack.
Yeah, bring it on, man.
Target cargo dropped.
Imperial Eagle is the other one. 2-1. 3-1. See, the multi-cannon doesn't really fire very fast at all. If you look at the rate of it going down, it doesn't really fire that quick. 2-1. 3-1. It doesn't fire that quick, but when it does, wow, is it effective. Yeah, I was letting them beat up on me there, but my shields have withstood it. There's so much stuff been dropped. What did that say? Oh, indite. Okay. Methane calthrate, liquid oxygen. Well, I think we've given it a pretty decent test. Oh, I say decent because we've got Federation help with some big ships. But 1-2. Retract weapons.
Stowing weapons.
I wasn't paying too much attention to the recharge times either of the shields, and I mean the shields are taking a while, but things like the boost and stuff like that, I'm not really paying too much attention to it. Oh god, yeah. It just looked narrow for a few seconds there, but yeah, it was alright.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
The way that when you put flight assist back on, the way that the ship can just rectify its position and just boost again without, you know, what can I say, sliding, is pretty good. So if I take off flight assist and I boost and turn, and then I take off the boost, sorry, take off flight assist and boost again, it's pretty good at that. Anything interesting? FD. And that's without being in the blue zone as well. That's just giving it everything. Elite dropship, should we do him? I don't have full shields. I did have full throttle though. 3-1.
Scan detected.
Now I'm going to have to let him face it. I can't just take him head on straight away. Point blank. Oh, okay. I'll just give him everything. Target power plant.
Targeting their power generator.
Go on, hit me with everything you got. As I am doing to you. We'll see who dies first. He didn't even get my shields down. That was head to head with a Fed dropship firing particle accelerator bolts at me. Right, that's it then. Probably went on a bit too long, but yeah. You could have watched a crap movie instead, I suppose. Well, unless this is one. Okay. I don't know what I'll be back with next. Anaconda? Anyway, it's been fun, this one. I've enjoyed it. So I'll catch you guys and girls, if there are any girls. Yeah, there are. I do have female subscribers. So yeah, I'll catch you guys and girls next time. And bye-bye. I'm heading back now, just by way of an addendum to the video. I made 2 million. Yeah, just thought I'd wanted to add that in case anybody was curious. Okay, that's Rusty Dog signing off again then. So bye bye.